The Curious Case of the Missing Spectacles. Sunny forest clearing with an old oak tree. In a cozy forest lived Professor Hoot, a very wise but very forgetful owl. Professor Hoot, wearing large spectacles, looking thoughtful. His favorite thing? Reading with his spectacles? Professor Hoot wakes in his tree hollow. He reaches for his spectacles, but they're not there. He searches frantically, knocking things over. One morning, his spectacles were gone. Professor Hoot panicked. Professor Hoot, distressed Hoot. Hoo, my spectacles, stolen. Pip the Squirrel, quick and observant, is collecting nuts nearby, watching with keen interest. But Pip the Squirrel, who noticed everything, was watching. Granny Goose waddles over. She whispers to Professor Hoot, pointing off screen. Granny Goose waddled over. I saw Barnaby Bear this morning. He looked shifty, she hissed. Professor Hoot, squinting. Barnaby? Could he? Barnaby Bear lumbers by, carrying honey. Professor Hoot squints, suspecting him. Barnaby just offers honey. Professor Hoot suspected clumsy Barnaby. He even thought a magpie might have flown off with them, mistaking them for something shiny. The simple truth. While Professor Hoot paces dramatically, Pip quietly scurries up the oak tree. He goes to a branch just above Professor Hoot's hollow. He nudges a small object with his nose. While Professor Hoot worried, Pip quietly scurried up the tree. The spectacles gently fall, landing perfectly on Professor Hoot's beak. He blinks, everything suddenly clear. He nudged something, and plink! The spectacles landed perfectly on Professor Hoot's beak. Professor Hoot, sheepish Hoot. My spectacles, there. A lesson learned. Professor Hoot blushes. He looks at Pip, then the twig, then back at his specs. He thanks Pip profusely. Granny Goose clucks with amusement. Barnaby just offers more honey. Professor Hoot was embarrassed, but relieved. He thanked clever Pip. Sometimes, the biggest mysteries have the simplest solutions, and a good friend always helps. Professor Hoot reading, Pip grinning. Subscribe, like, comment buttons. Did Professor Hoot's silly mishap make you smile? Give it a thumbs up. Subscribe for more animal fun. Hit the notification bell. Ever lost something in a silly place? Tell us in the comments. Thanks for watching. Farewell from the forest.